why is y'all really mad? Like, why is y'all out here talking about white man fight back, white man fight back? Who is y'all fighting back against? Y'all are making all the decisions on every fucking thing. Y'all got control of the Senate, control of the House, control of the motherfucking White House. Y'all changing all the fucking rules. Why is y'all so fucking mad? America is being ran the way y'all wanted it to be ran. So it don't make no fucking sense that y'all out here huffing and puffing when y'all the ones in charge. Y'all just mad that we never gonna get with y'all program.
Why are y'all so angry? You have the White House, you have both houses of Congress, you have a Supreme Court that is completely obedient to your president. They're willing to give him unlimited power. They're willing to say that he can take SEAL Team 6 and kill anybody he wants. They were willing to affirm that. They're willing to say that ICE can racially profile anybody they want. The United States Supreme Court has said you can racially profile Latinos based on their accent or the way they look. You guys have everything you want. You have legal racial profiling. You've ended DEI. You've ended affirmative action. You get all the best jobs even if you're not qualified. You can be a Fox Weekend host and be the Defense Department's Secretary of Defense. You can be Kash Patel and be a podcaster who wants to go to Valhalla and run the FBI as long as you're conservative. You have everything. Why are y'all so angry? What the fuck are you angry about?
We, the black delegation, have absolutely nothing to do with what these white people got going on in DC and otherwise. We do not agree with it. We don't stand with it. My literal first name, my government name, is the capital of Iran. I'm not joking at all. We don't agree with some of the militaristic styles of governing that the white leadership, Republicans and Democrats, have taken on in this country. We have never agreed with it. We never liked it.
I know niggas don't want to talk politics, but it's cool. Y'all didn't get a wall. You didn't get the swamp drained. You didn't get affordable health care. You didn't get eliminated national debt. You didn't get a new infrastructure. You didn't get Hillary Clinton locked up. You didn't get Epstein accountability. You didn't get a 5K Doge check. You didn't get the 2K stimulus check. You didn't get lower grocery prices. You didn't get help buying a home or affordable home prices. They're going up. You did not get America first, and you did not get peace. We at war right now. What the fuck did you get? What did all y'all get? Mr. I'm finna save America. And all, what did y'all get? Y'all didn't get shit.
Higher groceries.
Higher groceries. He said the groceries was going down. He said the homes were going to be more affordable. Then he turned around and said, oh, you're too lazy to own a home. You don't deserve one. We finna jack the prices up some more.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous at this point. It's crazy.
Should we be in Iran right now in a war?
We should. We absolutely should.
We should?
We should. There's no question.
You support it?
Fully.
Tell me
100%. Why. You have a very oppressive regime that is a threat to democracy around the world.
Black people shouldn't go to the military. I'm just saying, and no harsh feelings to anybody who has joined the military. Salute to y'all. But bruh, as much as I've learned about black history and all the books I've read, they do not give a fuck about us in this country, bruh. If you ain't learned that by now, I don't know where you been at. You know what I'm saying?
Why do white people keep on complaining and acting as though they are the victims at a time whereby we all know that they are the perpetrators and they are the offenders? If anything, they have perpetrated so much evil, not just against a specific kind of people, but against the whole world. Currently, we've seen white people going on the internet and complaining, wanting to make Iran look as though they are the bad persons. But in reality, we all know that white people are the ones offending Iran in this case. For a very long time, they have wanted to make black people look as though they are the ones offending them. But when you look back into history, you'll realize that they are the ones who have really offended black people. In this video, white people are getting a reality check. Let's get to watch the videos that I've stitched together for you. And then thereafter, we'll come back and break it all down. As usual, let me know what your thoughts are concerning all this in the comment section. Like the video, share the video to a like-minded person, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel for more.
You've banned all of our books. You've banned Black history. You banned the 1619 Project. You don't have to compete with women for jobs. You've chased them out of the military. You've chased them out of the senior positions in the Department of Defense. You've gotten rid of all the Black history in the museums. Museums are terrified. I have contacts that I'm talking to inside of the Interior Department, people who are running all of those spaces where you can go and see a Civil War memorial or something. The people who work in these places are terrified. They're afraid to tell the real history. The people who are working for the federal government are afraid to say the word Black. You guys have canceled black scholarships. You're damn near, I guess, ready to get rid of HBCUs. Donald Trump just recently said they're not going to fund any minority serving institution. Y'all have gotten rid of that. You've gotten rid of help for black kids to go to college. What more do you want? What are you so angry about? I go every so often, I go and lurk and look on X Twitter. Y'all are the maddest people ever. Y'all are so angry for people who have everything. Y'all said you want your country back. You have it. The rest of us are sitting back and trying to keep our peace and preserve our peace while you all are running the country. If the airlines are crashing, that's you. That's the people you wanted to run the United States government. The FBI, y'all are laughing at them on X Twitter and saying that they look ridiculous. That's your FBI. They've purged the people who made the FBI what it was. It's not what you wanted. You have your podcasters running the FBI. You have your friend from the real world running the Department of Transportation. That's what you wanted. There's no longer a gay guy there. The gay guy's gone. The gay guy's at home with his kid and his husband. He's not in charge anymore. The Department of Justice is what you wanted. It's your Justice Department that won't release the Epstein files. If you're mad about the Epstein files, you shouldn't be mad at me and the left. You need to be mad at Donald Trump. You all have the country. You run every red state like it's already Project 2025. You won't let women have abortions in Texas. They're literally dying of sepsis. That's what you wanted. You wanted women to have only 6 weeks to get an abortion in Georgia. You got it. You wanted Texas to be a petri dish and a laboratory for every right-wing, anti-black, anti-gay, anti-trans idea. And you also got rid of vaccines. Every child in Florida is now going to go to school with kids who could give them measles, mumps, and rubella and COVID. That's what y'all wanted. You now have a paradise in Florida where you can get sick, cough on people, let them die of whatever disease you're carrying. It's almost like you've got the pilgrims again that can come and cough on all the natives and take them out. That's what you wanted. You got it. You wanted Florida to be that. It's that. You wanted the United States to be Florida. It's that. But yet you all are still so angry. I don't understand it. I genuinely don't understand it. I don't mean to rant and rave, but I am genuinely trying to get to the bottom of what you all are so angry about. And I think I have a suspicion and I have a guess. What you all are angry about is that while you have gotten everything you wanted on the right, we on the other side won't give you love for it. We won't respect you for it. We won't hail you for it. We won't respect you and say, hey, we want to, have you at the Oscars. We want to fet you. We want to make you guys, we want to wrap our arms around you. You want us to embrace you. You don't just want to run us and tell us what to do and tell us what to think and tell us what to read and tell us what history we can have. You don't just want to tell us what to do. You want us to embrace you. What you really want is to sit at our table. You're mad because while you are running the country into the ground, you're destroying your own farmers with tariffs. You're destroying your own farmers by taking away their subsidies that used to go with USAID. You got what you wanted. They've ended the farm subsidies. These are the things y'all asked for. You got your big, beautiful budget. That's what you wanted. Trump gave it right to you. You got your permanent tax. You're still pissed because the left, the other side, the majority, we still cannot stand you. We cannot stand Christian nationalism. We don't want it. And because we will not say we want your Christian nationalism, we embrace your Christian nationalism. We like your Christian nationalism. We like you. Because we won't do that, that's why you're still mad. But guess what we're going to keep on doing? We're going to keep on being moisturized and unbothered, and we still not going to like it. We're never going to like Christian nationalism. We're never going to accept it. We're never going to be down with it. And our squad is bigger than your squad at the end of the day. We have the Boricuas. We got the Mexican Americans. They done woke up. They said, whoo, Lord, let's go ahead and go with these folks. We got the spicy whites. The spicy white folk are with us. They're with us. Right? We got the Asian Americans who woken up and said, whoa, we better be with them. Right? Chinese Americans, they see you. Japanese Americans are like, you're going to do internment again? We see you.
South Koreans
are like, whoa, we see you. Y'all gonna kick the South Koreans out. Now you're going to cry because Georgia's going to have a worse economy because you're not going to get to have the South Koreans teaching y'all to have those high-tech jobs. The South Koreans are like, oh, well, sure hate it. Africa's like, we're just going to do business with each other. We got bricks. We don't need y'all. Tourists are like, we don't need y'all. The African Americans, the Caribbean Americans are getting together and said, yo, why are we fighting each other? Caribbean Americans are like, yo, we were y'all. We made hip hop together. Let's go off. And you're mad at us because we do not want to be with you. This America you want, that's yours, y'all.
Black people shouldn't go to the military. I'm just saying, and no harsh feelings to anybody who has joined the military. Salute to y'all. But bruh, as much as I've learned about black history and all the books I've read, they do not give a fuck about us in this country, bro. If you ain't learned that by now, I don't know where you been at. You know what I'm saying? And they show us, just look at videos on social media and just read the comments. And look at the shit and the hateful things they say about us. But motherfuckers hate us, obsessed with us, wanna imitate us, wanna benefit off our culture. But these people don't give a damn about black people. They have shown us, like, bruh, even after slavery, right? Do y'all know that we had thriving communities right after that? We like, shit. We done with the slavery? We get to go do our thing? Shit. We built our neighborhoods up so nice and had motion and was circling around, you know, money just in our communities, that everybody who couldn't hold slaves no more went broke and burnt our shit down, and then put crack and AIDS and shit, all that in our community. Look at the system. Look at our neighborhoods. Like, all this continuously shows that they do not give a fuck about black people. And I'm about to go die for y'all? Are you crazy? I'm gonna go serve somewhere else on the land that ain't got nothing to do with me, just to come back and be called the ER, had the police harass me and shit like that. And bro, you got the game fucked up, bro. We ain't got no business joining nobody else's war, bro. On top of, they not gonna tell you what the wars are really about. It's really about some other shit, but they gonna trick you and dangle little benefits in your face to make you go sacrifice some shit. Cause this is what y'all gotta understand. People in power, they don't offer you something that's an even trade. They just know, look, I know y'all gonna say, man, I want a housing and you know, I needed some money and things like this, I need an education. That ain't shit for them to give that to you in exchange for your life or your peace of mind. Look at all the people that are veterans that jump on here and say, don't do it. Hey, I seen this happen. I knew this person who went there and was cool and came back all fucked up and wasn't right in the head, and the amount of people that take their own life because of the shit that they had to endure or go through over there, and then coming back and not being the same. This shit ain't worth it for what they offer, bro. Especially black folks. We ain't got no business joining some shit that ain't got nothing to do with us, man. Let them go and deal with that bullshit.
Do not want war with Iran. I don't care what a foreign government says. I don't care what paid influencers say. I do not care what the mainstream media wants. I do not care what the DC warmongering industrial complex wants. I do not want war with Iran. First of all, I have heard all of this before. I am an Iraq War veteran. I heard the exact same things being said when I was a 20-year-old kid being sent to Iraq. We were told that it would be over in a couple of weeks. We were told that this was necessary. 10 years, thousands of American soldiers' deaths later, and over 100,000 Iraqi deaths later, we all found out that the war in Iraq was a total scam, and I see this exact same thing happening here in this country, and I am saying I do not support this. I do not want it. You can say what you want about me. A lot of people are saying lots of things about me that are not true. I do not care. I will die on this hill. War with Iran is a catastrophic idea. You are being sold a lie. You are being sold the idea that this will be over in a couple of weeks. You're sold the idea that there will be no American troops on the ground. You are being sold an absolute lie so that warmongering evil people can get wealthier and quench their bloodthirst. So let me be clear how Rob Smith stands on Iran. No war with Iran, period.
Should we be in Iran right now in a war?
We should. We absolutely should.
We should.
We should. There's no question.
You support it?
Fully.
Tell me why.
100%. You have a very oppressive regime that is a threat to democracy around the world, and this is a group of people that were in charge that can no longer wreak havoc in the world, and I think people that are believe in a better future will be better off.
They're wreaking havoc on our economy with the Strait of Hormuz.
If that's the case, maybe there's a short-term blip for a better future.
The head of national counterintelligence resigned today. He said that Donald Trump was led into this war unnecessarily, and that he's doing this for Bibi Netanyahu. Basically, he's saying we're fighting Israel's war. Do you agree with that? I
disagree wholeheartedly. If that's his prerogative, then so be it. The person that resigned. The U.S. needs Israel. They're our first front in the Middle East, and without Israel stopping the growth of potential terrorism in the Middle East, Europe, the United States, and the broader West will eventually feel the potential consequences.
He's saying there's no imminent threat for the war, and there's no justification. There's no imminent threat to the U.S. nor Israel, and so doesn't understand why we went to do this now.
Well, I don't think there's one person that can speak for this whole country. This individual that resigned.
Well, not just him. I mean, that's what the intelligence shows as well.
You're entitled to believe that. I think if you look at who's providing greater value to the world.
I understand what you're saying, but the war, if you go to war with someone, there has to be some imminent threat of attack. There was no imminent threat of an attack. And there's no intelligence that they had a nuclear weapon.
Well, you can get caught off guard all the time. I mean, look at what happened, 9/11. I'm sure you were here, as was I.
To all the Trumpers, I just got a question. I know niggas don't want to talk politics, but it's cool. Y'all didn't get a wall. You didn't get the swamp drained. You didn't get affordable health care. You didn't get eliminated national debt. You didn't get a new infrastructure. You didn't get Hillary Clinton locked up. You didn't get Epstein accountability. You didn't get a 5K Doge check. You didn't get the 2K stimulus check. You didn't get lower grocery prices. You didn't get help buying a home or affordable home prices. They're going up. You did not get America first, and you did not get peace. We at war right now. What the fuck did you get? What did all y'all get? Mr. I'm finna save America and all. What did y'all get? Y'all didn't get shit.
Higher groceries.
Higher groceries. He said the groceries was going down. He said the homes were going to be more affordable. Then he turned around and said, oh, you're too lazy to own a home. You don't deserve one. We finna jack the prices up some more.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous at this point. It's crazy. I just don't, man, listen.
Trump.
I just be over talking about it because people so dumb. I'm literally debating regular working class people that's barely getting by saying it's a great thing the billionaires don't get taxed. They're supplying jobs for people.
It's so crazy because it's okay to be wrong and say you made a wrong decision. People are so dumb and so crazy and ignorant that what you're saying right now, all this shit has gone wrong. And they're still standing behind this dude and saying, yeah, we made the right decision. It's okay to say we made the wrong decision. I think a lot of people, again, they felt it was the lesser of two evils, but we came up here and said, I said Elon Musk is not who he claims to be. Trump is not. These people are not going to save you. Like we always say, it's two birds or it's on the same coin, right? They're a part of the same infrastructure. Their goal is the same. So thinking that he was going to do anything different, he didn't. He covered up for Epstein. He went over and invaded Iran. He did the Venezuela shit. He hasn't done anything really but wreak havoc and put America in a state of stress since he's came into office. And we're only a year and a half in?
They just knocked Cuba power out. They talking about Cuba's next. So we're gonna have another enemy, which ain't doing shit to us. They just keep telling y'all these people is out to, man, I never even met nobody from Iran. The fuck is you talking about?
The only thing that is advanced is the military industrial complex. That's it. The only thing that's advanced is the weapons that we have, that we're able to go, these kill switches that we got when we went to Venezuela and we're able to turn off everything. Right? When we go into certain places, we're able to see through walls and track movement. That's what we're investing in. That's where American citizen taxpayer dollars are going to, if we're being honest. It's not going towards the roads. It's not going towards cheaper food prices. He's not changing anything besides us being more of a superpower. And even that is starting to backfire. Because I don't know if y'all just seen him talking about he wants to...
What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to this interesting episode. I hope that you're doing fine wherever you're tuning in from. First of all, let me start by thanking you so much for watching the video all the way to this point, whereby I get to give my 2 cents in regards to what we've just watched and try and have a little discussion on these. In the beginning of the video, rather in the introductory part of this video, I had mentioned that white people usually like to complain, and currently white MAGA supporters are really complaining. But the question is, why are they really complaining if at all they are the ones in control? They are the ones who have power. They are the ones who are in the office. They are the ones controlling the system. So it is quite absurd to find MAGA supporters out there complaining that the system is against them. They're out there complaining about the prices of groceries. They're out there complaining about healthcare. They're out there complaining about the war that is going on between Iran and America. But remember, they're complaining at a time when they all voted for these. And when you look at it from a critical point of view, you'll realize that all these complaints are not happening by mistake. All these complaints are not happening because they're victims. While the poor white people are complaining probably because they made an uninformed decision, and right now they're just finding out that they made a wrong decision and they are complaining in regret. There is another sect of white people who are just complaining because, or they're rather complaining as a mechanism to evade responsibility. I don't know if you're getting me, but if at all you look at how these same sect of people do react to some of the things that black people do, or some of the complaints that black people stage, you'll realize that they are the same sect of people who usually cry, calling reverse racism, calling some cases reverse racism, thinking that black people can be racist towards them. They're the same group of people. They're the same group of people thinking that black people can oppress them in their own land. They're the same group of people who think that they can be oppressed by the system that not black people are running, but they are running. They're the same people who do think that black privilege does exist in a way that probably black people take advantage of the system that they can't. And Charlie Kirk was a propagator of such kind of propaganda, trying to spread the misinformation that probably black people are really benefiting from the system compared to white people, and they'd give examples of things like DEI and so many other programs, and they'd use these to kind of push a negative stereotype towards black people, and also push this propaganda that white people are being oppressed. And then as a result of these propaganda that they push, they tend to convince themselves and get an excuse to the Make America Great Again slogan, which aims to make America white again. They want to make America white again, and so when they complain about all these problems, the rich white men, I'm talking about the oligarchs, they tend to point the fingers at every other person who does not look like them, and in this case I'm talking about every other person who's not white. So after pointing a finger to the black community, or rather to the Latino community, or even to the Asian community, or even to the Iranians, they tend to push the narrative that they are the source of all their problems, and therefore getting rid of them, wiping them out of the face of the earth, as Donald Trump suggests, will solve their problem. But in reality, this is nothing but an illusion. If at all you understand history, you know very well that this is not something that has begun today. This is something that has been going on for a very long time. They began by saying that Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, was kind of pushing some policies that were oppressing the people of Libya, and also that he was even taking advantage of white people or white America. Remember when last year Donald Trump tried to save white South Africans from the oppression of black people, from a so-called white genocide? That was just an excuse. And when they were brought, they did not find white Americans any better. But at that time, Donald Trump was trying to point black people in South Africa as murderers, trying to point black people in South Africa as people who are after taking the lives of white people. But nobody was unaliving them. It was all propaganda. Just recently, I saw that these same white Afrikaners want to be returned back to their country. They want to be returned back to South Africa because they are now preferring black South Africans over white Americans. Because at the end of the day, they did not find the sense of belonging in America. And it's not just them, so many other groups of people. So the fact that white people keep on complaining as though they are the victims at a time when they are the perpetrators, at a time when they are the offenders, perpetrating darkness all over the world, perpetrating evil against each and every race, each and every civilization across the world. I think this needs to come to an end. Anyway, these are just my thoughts. Please let me know what your thoughts are concerning all these in the comment section. As usual, like the video, share the video to a like-minded person. And having said that, I'd like